It's Simon.
And this is our 4th month in Japan.
Welcome to Eat Your Sushi.
Although, technically, I guess you've been here longer than me now.
Yeah, because you were in Canada for 2 weeks. So now that I've been in Japan for 2 weeks more than you, I am now the Japan expert. So now all of my sentences are going to start with actually.
Are you going to correct me on everything I do from now on?
That's what you must do according to the internet.
So for those of you that don't know, I was in Canada for 2 weeks. We had a family emergency back home. So this morning I realized just how jet lagged I was. I left the house to go to, was going to say Loblaws. I went to Lawson's.
Actually, it's pronounced Lawson's.
I went to Lawson's and my Japanese was like slowly disintegrating out of my mind from being gone for 2 weeks. I bought all the stuff that I needed and I walked through the cash and I'm like, all right, Martina, you've got this. And I went, konbanwa.
Which means good evening, but it was...
It's like 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
I was like, damn it, Martina, get it together. Although, you know how we were screwing up our Japanese and Korean? It actually worked out well for me when I was in Canada. So, you know, my neighbor Mickey.
You've told stories about her family actually got you into Japanese culture.
Yeah, I mean, I taught them about Canada.
Right.
And they taught me about Japan. And so I brought Mrs. Tomita some omiyagi from Japan. Omiyagi is like when you travel to another country and
souvenirs.
You bring, like souvenirs, yeah. And I like run over to her and it was nighttime and I was able to be like, konbanwa, and she's like, oh, konbanwa. And I ran up to her and I was like gonna say to her, this is omiyagi from Japan. And I went, omiyagi isoyo.
And isoyo is Korean, so you kind of mix your Japanese and Korean into one sentence. But fortunately, Mrs. Tomita understands Korean, so that actually made sense. And I think that's kind of an important message when it comes to language. It's not about saying everything perfectly and properly. It's about communicating. Your language is a tool to get your idea into another person's head. And it worked perfectly in this sense.
We had a very bizarre conversation mixing Japanese and Korean together. She actually knows somebody that lives in our neighborhood.
Right.
And I think Mickey might be traveling to Japan in the wintertime, so maybe she'll
come on the show
or something like,
and then you could tell stories about when you were kids and how like you met at a young age and you used to like poop your pants together.
I don't know about that part.
Well, like how old were you when you met?
I think we were like 3 or 4.
Do kids still poop their pants at 3 or 4?
Do kids poop their pants?
When do kids stop pooping their pants? I don't remember. I thought the answer was 20.
He's been having a hard time, it seems. He's having a really hard time. I'm the one that suffered in Canada, and he's having a snotty. My big dog.
I had a Twitter breakdown, and it's a little bit awkward. I wouldn't read it if I were you.
Hey, it's okay, big guy. We're together. Okay? We're like no pictures. It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey.
So the next bus
Who's
comes.
standing here? It's me. Ricky, look. Ricky.
It's fine. Okay. So.
Are you happy we're back together?
I'm so happy.
My ducky. Okay, let's get going. Awkward crisis.
Okay. Speaking of pooping your pants, I've learned something very interesting about Japan that I've actually confirmed with other people. I've confirmed with Dan. He's had a similar experience. I have traveled to many countries and I've done many videos in many countries. And I have pooped in many countries as well. It's not like I go there and I don't poop. I poop everywhere I go. I have found...
Everywhere I go.
I have found that Japanese men are the slowest poopers I have ever come across in the world.
Got it.
Every time I go to a toilet in Japan, in a public place, and I have to wait in line to poop, I never have to wait this long to poop as I do anywhere else in the world. And it's weird because like there's sometimes that there are like 2 stalls and like I'll wait for 5 minutes, one guy will leave, and then I'll go in there and I'll handle my business and I'll leave, and this person will still be there.
How are you pooping for so long?
I go in there, you know, I have, you know, the missile ready at the gates, you know, I get there, I deploy the missile, I clean up, I flush, and I leave. How is it that it's taking Japanese men so long to poop? And the thing is, like, I listen because I'm curious. I don't hear any sounds of pooping. Do you
hear like, are they on the phone?
I hear nothing. It's just like this meditative trance that they're in, that they're focusing. Or maybe that's like they're actually like eating and they're digesting and they're
like
waiting for the food. Because how do you spend so long on the toilet? Or maybe this is just my experience.
No.
Okay,
It makes
because
sense,
like
though.
Dan confirmed this. This has happened with him as well. He has waited very long time for Japanese men to stop pooping.
Okay, normally when Simon and I go to the washroom at the same time, I go in and there's 400 girls waiting and I like wait in line. Simon goes in, comes out, messages me. He's like, are you still waiting in line? I'm like, I'm still waiting in line. In Japan, I wait in line, go into the washroom, come out of the washroom, and Simon's still not out.
Yes.
And then he comes out and says, forget it, I give up. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I just have to like pinch it off and wait till I get home. Our guess is is that Japanese toilets are actually like the ones in Harry Potter, and you get transported to like
Ministry of Magic.
Ministry of Magic, because that's the only, because there's no sound coming out of there, but people come in and out of there, and I don't understand.
We need to make a survey of more Japanese men. Let us know in the comments
If
section.
you are a Japanese man,
this.
do you take a long time pooping? And what the hell do you do in there for so long?
You're a good boy.
I think my wife has gone a little bit crazy here.
Oh, what a good boy.
And she started feeding my dog with chopsticks.
This helps him slow down his eating. He eats his food so quickly. Now he's eating nice and slowly. See? Look at his patient little waiting face. Such a good boy. I tried to do this to Memers, and Memers didn't give a crap. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Come back, Spudgy. Spudgy. There it is. Oh, such a good boy. Oh, missed it. Missed it, buddy. Here you go, Spudgy. Spudgy. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Down the hole. In the pipe. To my tummy. In my mouth. Making a boom boom.
Speaking of poopy sounds, it's time for the weekly challenge!
So you know when you go to a really loud place,
Yeah.
or if you're like at a club or something and you're trying to mouth something to your friends, Simon is notoriously bad at lip reading.
Martina has made fun of me for this. For some reason, whenever I try to lip read somebody, I can't actually guess it in their voice. I sound like an orc from Lord of the Rings. So if you say something, I'm like, and I can't read people's lips.
So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna play a game where one of us is wearing sound canceling headphones,
Yep.
with music blaring, and the other person is gonna tell that person a sentence.
Yeah.
And they have to try to guess what the person is saying.
Exactly.
We're not really gonna have a winner or loser in this week's challenge.
Yes.
Simply because we just got back and I just wanna have a challenge.
Miss me, thank you so
just
much.
got
I don't want to
back.
punish you today. Okay, good.
And you can see my lips, Simon? Alright, okay.
Hooey hooey. No. Time. We're ready.
Okay,
Go for it.
Rumor has it,
Fumiyagi's
Mr. T.O.P.
Mitsubishi.
takes a bath in ranch.
Take a bathroom shit.
Rumor has it.
Fumuhasta.
Rumor has it.
Rubiani.
Rumor.
Wubbo.
Rumor.
Fuber.
Not even close.
Fubu. Fubu. No. Rue.
What word is
Rubu.
FUBU?
Rubu.
Rumor.
Rhubarb.
Rumor.
Rubu? It's a rubu? A rubu?
Rumor.
Fuber.
That word.
Ruber.
Rumor has it.
Ruber asshat.
Has it.
Ruber assist.
Has it.
Assist.
Has it.
Asking.
Rumor has it.
Uber asking.
Mr.
Mr.
T.O.P.
Stopey. Mr. Stopey. Ruber asking Mr. Stopey.
T.
C.
T.
P. C.
T.
Tits. Ruber tits.
O.
Hole. Tit hole penis. Tit hole penis.
I don't think we can even play this
Tit
game.
hole penis.
Rumor
Ruber.
has.
Ass.
Has.
Has. Ruber has. Okay. Ruber has.
It.
It. Has it.
Rumor has it.
Oh, rumor has it.
Oh my
like a
God!
Rumor. A fucking rumor. Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Mr.
Mister. Rumor has it, Mister.
T.O.P.
T-Soapy. Mr. T-Soapy.
T-
T-O-P. Mr. T-O-P. Rumor has it, Mr. T-O-P.
Likes to take.
Thinks you can.
Likes.
Thanks.
Likes.
Sassy.
Likes.
Think.
Likes.
Think.
Likes.
Think. Thanks.
Likes.
Thinks.
Likes.
Thanks.
Likes.
Likes. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes
To.
to
Take.
get
Take.
Set. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to set.
Take.
Get.
Take.
Get. 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 Fucking get. It's a fucking get. He likes to fucking get it. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to get on.
Bath.
Bath.
In.
Sink.
In.
Bath lick.
In.
Bath jizz. Bath hill. How long is this sentence, girl?
In.
Seat.
Ranch.
Trash. Bath seat trash. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to get on a bath
in ranch.
Resh?
Ranch.
Rash. He has a rash.
Ranch.
Wretch.
Ranch.
Wretch.
Ranch.
Reach. Rash.
Ranch.
Churning butter? Sprinkle it on the cock.
Ranch.
Ranch. I'm so upset.
That's it, we're done.
I'm so upset.
We're done.
I can't do this anymore.
We're done.
I give up.
We'll say it together, ready? Okay.
Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to
take a bath
Take a bath
in ranch.
Ranch.
Wow, Simon did so well.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I'm so stressed out. Can I check my heart rate on this? That was so painful.
And that was a short sentence. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to take
That
a
was a
bath in
short
ranch.
sentence. That was the beginning paragraph of a novel.
No, it wasn't.
That was like a Dickens novel. Rumor has it, Mr. T.O.P. likes to take a bath in ranch. So somehow Martina convinced me that this is for Eat Your Sushi, but I feel like her motives are not very pure.
What? What is this, Becky?
This is melon pan.
Melon pan.
Melon bread?
Yes. Now, when I heard melon bread, I always expected it to be green, and I've definitely seen green ones before, but supposedly it's a very big thing in Japan, and I've never had it, and that's crazy. We've been here for 4 months. It's insane. Everywhere we go from now on, melon pan, melon pan, melon pan.
It smells like kids' breakfast cereal.
Okay, I'm going in.
What does it taste like?
What? It looks like it's a fried on the inside.
What's the
Surprise,
surprise?
it's empty.
Surprise, it's empty. Surprise, you got screwed.
It tastes like kids' breakfast cereal. Yeah, this is kids' breakfast cereal. The outside area is this weird, crunchy, but puffy. It definitely has that melon milk flavor. You just almost stick the whole thing. You see what I mean?
Top is so crusty.
Yeah, so it's like crusty and soft at the same time.
This is so dangerously not healthy.
I know. We should definitely go to other places and try more melon buns, okay?
We definitely should,
We
because
will.
it just said this is dangerously
Deal.
not healthy.
Done. We touch pause. That's how it works.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Tubbs ate all of your
The
goldfish.
opposite of lube.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
The...
Look at my mouth.
Look into my mouth.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
The doppelganger fish.
Tubbs ate all of your
Doppelganger fluid.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish. Tubbs. Tubbs.
Dubs.
Ate.
And
Ate.
Dubs and...
Ate.
Dub's head.
Dubs ate all of your goldfish.
Dub's head of fluid.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
Dub's head of fluid. The.
Tubbs. Tubbs.
The opposite.
Tubbs. Tubbs.
Dub's
Ate.
head.
Ate.
Ace.
Tubbs ate
Dub's ace?
all.
Dub's ace isn't even a word.
Tubbs.
Dub's ace.
Tubbs. Tubbs.
Thumbs.
Tubbs.
Thumbs.
Tubbs.
Thumbs.
You the fat cat. Tubbs.
The fat cat named Chubbs.
Named Tubbs.
Stop.
Tubbs.
Dubs.
Fat cat.
Fat cat.
Tubbs.
Chubbs.
Tubbs.
Tubbs.
Yes!
Tubbs. Tubbs.
You know Tubbs.
Tubbs the cat.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
Tubbs ate all the fish.
Goldfish.
Tubbs.
Tubbs ate.
Tomcat.
Tubbs ate.
Tubbs cat.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
Tubbs ate all my fish.
Goldfish.
Whole fish.
Goldfish.
Whole fish.
Goldfish.
Holy fish.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
Tubbs ate all of your fish.
Goldfish. Goldfish. Goldfish.
Whole.
Gold.
Whole.
Gold.
Olds.
G. 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 G.
Gold.
Gold. Gold.
Tubbs
Ate
ate
all
all
of
of
your
your
goldfish.
goldfish.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish. This is from Nekowatsuma.
Yes.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish.
And jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Jet fuel can't
Didn't
melt.
give you any money.
Jet fuel.
Didn't give you any food.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Tom said all your goldfish
And jet fuel. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
you're
Jet
shaking
fuel.
and you're moving too much.
Jet fuel.
Tinfoil.
Jet.
Chess.
Jet.
La.
Jet.
Des.
Jet fuel.
Tinfoil.
Jet fuel.
Tinfoil.
Jet fuel.
Tinfoil.
Jet fuel.
Tinfoil.
Jet fuel.
And Drenfoil.
Okay.
Okay.
Jet fuel can't.
Never.
Can't.
Ate. Can't.
Melt.
Belts.
Melt.
Belts.
Melt.
Melt.
Can't melt.
Melt.
Can't melt.
Melt fish.
Steel.
Steel.
Yes. Melt steel. Melt steel.
Melt steel.
Melt steel beams.
Melt steel memers.
Beams. Beams.
Meme.
Beams. Beams. Beams.
Beamers.
Beams.
BBs.
Beams.
Beans. Beans.
Melt steel beams.
Tubbs ate all of my goldfish
And
and
jet fuel can't melt steel beams?
never even gave me any melter beams.
Okay, I think it's time Martina gives up. I got a lot closer to the sense than you did.
Tubbs ate all of your goldfish and
jet fuel
jet fuel.
can't melt steel beams.
That's not very fair.
I had 2 sentences in there. Did I say that it has to have the? I'm just giving 2 sentences here. Dan,
I don't know which sentence is more complicated.
Dan, who would you think performed better?
Who got
Who do
more-
you love more, your mommy or your daddy? Who do
Like,
you
I need
love
to stay
more?
in England. I'm never coming home again.
I'm gonna go with Martina.
Woo! 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 Well, good
Fun.
game, sir.
Good game, sir.
Good game, sir.
I think it's time you answer some questions.
Yes. Just your normal 24-hour hangout pub, an average chain where you get free side dishes of tiny fish and I'm assuming some kind of oden. Who knows? It could be bean. And we've got ourselves some fresh scallops with, this is my favorite thing ever, butter. How many times in Korea do we say, if we could only have things to smother it in butter, right? Now we have butter.
Just eat the butter right up.
Eat it.
Dan hands.
Dan hands. Dan hands. This is a yaki onigiri. Is that
I've
right?
never heard of yaki onigiri before.
Can you see it, Simon?
Yeah, I can totally see it.
So this is a grilled. And what is that?
I don't know, I think it's just
Soy sauce? Come on, Dan San. Act more like you know things.
This is
I believe this is definitely.
black sauce, traditional Japanese black sauce.
Yes. From the which era?
From the
Edo era.
mid-Edo era.
Yes. Yes. I think I saw this in an anime.
It's a Japanese.
Yeah.
It's a black sauce, black Japan sauce.
Black Japan sauce. Official name for it.
Yeah.
How long do we grill this for?
Uh,
Maybe like toast it?
maybe just leave it for a bit until it gets a bit crinkly on the outside.
Our first question comes from Twitter from Caitlin Simpson 1,
Yeah.
and we're laughing because we've read this about 40 times.
Yep.
We're gonna get it this time. When I moved to Japan recently, my expectations were so incredible that reality paled in comparison. Did that happen to you?
And the answer is no, because our expectations were not incredibly high. And I think it's because we lived in Korea for 8 years, so we kind of had experience of living in an Asian country. I know a lot of people, like when they think of Japan, they think of like magic and like samurais everywhere and Hello Kitty this and robots walking around the streets. Well, like we think of it as like every country just has normal people and they just do normal things. So
There's pockets.
Yeah,
like,
there's
there's
some
pockets where you can
yeah.
go. Like you can go to Akihabara, or you
Right.
can go to Harajuku, but that's not part of the everyday life of Japanese people, right?
And I think what makes it to the news, like when it comes to exposure of different countries, is never the regular stuff because that's boring. It's always the funky, amazing stuff that is like in the minority that winds up making it to overseas news.
It's like when we do Wonderful Treasure Finds.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't do Wonderful Treasure Find and like, here's a tissue box that we
Yeah.
got. It's just like you.
because
like,
that's not wonderful.
That's
That's
really
regular,
boring, right?
Yeah.
We want to say like, well, what's exciting about this country? There are some things that are pretty awesome that
Yeah.
are totally real.
And we're not saying that Caitlin believed that everybody like walked around like a wizard or so. We're just saying that like we know that some people think that there's like a magic and a mysticism to Japan, when I just think there are regular folks having regular lives here. Japan does offer some cool things on the side, and you could go out and you could find that, and you could find that fulfilling, but everyday life is pretty average here.
I feel like humans, this is gonna sound like super deep here, but
Super deep, son.
humans around the world all suffer from the same things.
Yeah.
Like whether you're Japanese or you're coming to Japan,
Yeah.
you know, people are lonely, they
Yeah.
want to make friends, people
Yeah.
have social anxieties.
People are hungry, people
are
have
bored,
jobs.
but I do believe that you can shift your perspective of a place and you can see things in a different kind of a light.
Yeah.
When we go to a restaurant, I can feel excitement, even
Yeah.
though this might be a restaurant that I've gone to a million times. Even when we were in Korea, I can get that feeling of, oh, I really like how this has like these little pieces of paper up on the wall, or like I like the way that everybody greets people when they come in the door. Like that might be regular to Japanese people, but
Yeah.
I still kind of try to keep some things feeling magical and exciting. And
I feel like the difference with us is that we don't get excited by like the super exciting things. We get excited by regular, boring things. Just things that are different, things that we could compare and contrast to our previous experiences. Those are what like really like open up our eyes, and we get super pumped for that.
I think that's the kind of perspective you gotta have on
I
it.
think so. Oh yeah, fast food tempura. I'm down for that.
Got a big bowl of tempura, and you had an option between cold noodles like the soba or warm noodles, and we got the cold ones. Like $6.
Very nice.
The next question comes from YouTube from whatever person who says, "Oh my gosh, Martina, when you just parked your bike outside the diner, my brain freaked out a little because I noticed you didn't lock it. Where I live, if you even leave your bike unattended just to go to a convenience store, it will sure be gone by the time you come back. Is bike theft not an issue there even in Tokyo? How about general theft?"
I think she or he, they were referring to a while back for Eat Your Sushi. We had an episode where we drove up to our little tiny local Japanese diner, and there was like a bike parking lane that
And
you
we
could
just
park
left our
bikes.
bike there, and nobody steals your bike.
I would say that I have heard that there is bike theft in Japan. Like it can be a problem depending on where you leave your bike. But there are all these kind of like organized bike parking lots where you put your bike in and you lock it up. And we've left our bikes overnight there by mistake, like because it closed early, and you're like, or we left our bikes there for hours, and we've never had.
I
a problem
left
with
my
that.
bike in a parking lot for 48 hours. I actually didn't tell you this. I forgot to lock it up. Yep, I actually, because I was in such a rush, I actually forgot to lock it up. I left the key in the bike, and nobody stole the bike. Now, I'm not trying to put a big target on my back, like look for Simon's bike and steal it, which I probably did with this video. In Japan, bike theft is not as big an issue as it is in like what we're used to in Toronto.
I mean, when you were in Toronto and you had a bike, you bought those gigantic, ridiculous chains that somebody couldn't clip through, and then you couldn't just like lock up your bike frame, because then they would take your wheels. And if you locked up just your bike wheel, they would undo your bike wheel and just take your frame.
They'll take anything. They'll take your seat. They'll take your stickers. Like in Toronto, they'll pick your bike apart.
Our friend
clean.
Ryan had his bike stolen. I do think that like bike theft obviously happens here, but it's not as the stealing culture.
Obviously,
in Korea
is the
and
wrong
Japan,
word. Like it exists, but it's not a predominant
You don't have to be
threat
as
as
worried,
it is like elsewhere.
What's great?
Tell me.
Dan's back.
It's okay, I guess.
You say that.
Dan's all right.
Anyways, the point is that Dan was in England for the past couple of weeks, and then I was in Canada,
And
so
we
were
weren't
gonna ask-
able to ask Dan any questions the way we regularly do, but now that Dan's back, we can ask him a question. And this one comes from BethStar11 and says, "So Dan is British. What part of the UK is he from? Dan sounds English, so where in England?" Dan, where are you from in the UK?
I'm from a place or a city called Bristol.
It's from
Bristol,
Bristol.
like the alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
Bristol cream. Don't know if that's a good or bad part. We once played a game with Dan called "Is It Rich or Not?"
Yes. So Dan keeps on. We play this game in which, like, when we're walking around, Dan will name an area of England, and we
Was
have to
it
get
posh or not?
and we have to guess based on the name, how posh the area
Does
is.
Bristol sound to you posh or not?
Bristol does not sound
sounds
posh
not
to
to
me.
me.
It does not sound like
Is
a
it posh or
area.
not?
Parts of it are really posh. Some
Right.
bits are not so posh.
Oh.
It's kind of posh.
Oh,
There you go.
So we were wrong. I imagine in like the grimier parts of England, everything is gray, and they have like all the billboards are gray, and there's just like smokestacks and chimneys everywhere. This is how I imagine some of the dingier parts of Bringland.
British
England
and Britain together.
Bringland! You gotta bring us, son! So if you have any questions for us or for Dan, leave them in the comment section below, or on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. We check them all, and we'll pick some and answer them next week.
Yeah.
First, I would like to thank Anna from Brampton for the ptasie mleczko, which is Polish for bird's milk. I love this stuff. And I also want to thank Irmina from Poland. I feel like this
What's happening right now?
This is like 2 Polish packages at once. Irmina, you made me cry so much when you made your class write letters to us. It is so incredibly touching.
There's some really cute pictures that you put in
There's
there.
lots of really cute
Show
pictures.
some of the pictures while
you
I
can
eat
see
your
one of your
ptasie
students. Ptasie mleczko.
Ptaszka
It means
mleczko.
bird's milk. Just imagine a little bird's ptasie.
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 Ptasie, good.
Ptasie.
Mleczko.
Mleczko.
Very close enough.
Ptasie mleczko. Our next lovely package comes from Yuka, who came to our Eat Your Sushi event at the YouTube space, which no one will apparently ever
Nope,
see.
that footage is gone forever.
Damn it! She made these amazing drawings, including "Hello Japan, stop being delicious." Do you
And
remember?
also,
Hajime Mashite.
She gave us some kokuichiban furikake.
Oh my god,
This
I'm
looks so
excited to
good.
try this.
You could just like literally open this up and just like dip your finger in and eat it like Pop Rocks.
But we won't, because that would be
Weird.
weird. We got an awesome package all the way from Norway, and you know who we got this from?
Desukan.
Desukan. So we are actually going to Desukan, which is like an anime convention in Norway.
Yeah, at the end of June we're going. We're gonna be there. Thank you for this package from Desukan.
It's awesome because you know who's coming with us as well?
Dan's coming with
coming
us.
with
Yes.
us, and he's never been to Norway before, and we are hyped to have him try lots of different things.
He's never actually tried the hockey pulver. I'm not a fan of like tea flavored stuff, but Dan is. Martina likes this too. I'm gonna
We've got all these
just
things
gotta, like,
that
grab
we really
some.
love. Just grab a whole and put it. It's kind of like black
just pinch
tea,
it.
that kind of stuff,
Because Dan's British, he likes tea flavored stuff.
which we completely lied about. It's not at all like
It's
black.
salted licorice.
Oh, he's so sad right now. Oh, he's so sad. Oh. And more awaits you, Dan. More awaits you. Here, why don't you wash it down with the chocolate?
Okay.
No, that's not
No,
chocolate.
that's just
this
like
is
the
chocolate.
salted licorice stuff.
Yeah,
This is Norwegian chocolate. You gotta take a bite out of.
just that'll wash it all
That
down.
was great.
Or will it?
That's more licorice in there.
It's chocolate filled with licorice.
We're gonna be doing this to Dan a lot when we bring him to Norway.
Cindy sent me this lovely package. She actually sent us a package a while ago in 2013.
Oh, wow.
And I know exactly the one. She said the octopus ring, which is that blue octopus that I wear all the time.
Oh, I thought it was like a ring of octopus.
No, and she sent us the IKEA dishes that we use in our studio. That's
yeah.
And she sent me the cherry bandana, which I use all the
still
time.
wear.
Yes. Are you ready for this?
Let's see.
You open this up,
What?
and I'll open this up.
I don't understand.
We're gonna take this home on the subway.
How are we gonna bring this home with us?
It's a cinnamon bun cushion.
This is just a cupcake.
This is what I want in my house. all the
yeah.
time. Is
This
Spudgy
is
gonna
so-
hump this?
Probably.
This feels like a fuzzy, humpable object for
We have to
Spudgy.
give Spudgy Viagra for his heart, so I'm sure that like he's definitely been humping more things than usual. This is great.
She also sent me just a few bandanas.
Just a
Just
few.
a few.
It's really windy today.
I think that's kind of an understatement.
They're barely holding on. I've seen babies in the wind.
Really?
Oh, Jesus. We're all gonna die. And dog is barely holding on. And the winner of our last episode's capsule toy is Ruru Labu, who said some of the midnighty goodness by Martina includes coconut oil chocolate, chocolate tofu pudding,
Yes.
omok chia seed pudding, dak galbi, and eggnog. Making munchies at midnight, eating them all by day.
Making munchies at midnight.
Congratulations, Ruru Labu. If you are the winner, send us an email and we will mail out your capsule toy as soon as possible.
Cuckoo.
For this week's giveaway, we have a new question, and because I've recently started my gaming channel, I'm not sure if you saw, but I started a
Simon
gaming
started
channel.
a gaming channel in depression while I was
so
gone.
loud.
He
That
was supposed to
so
edit
sad.
a bunch of videos.
I tried looking at some of the footage that we filmed, and I felt so empty and sad, and there was just like no
It's like
point.
I died. I was
And
like
I literally
in
felt like I
Canada.
was grieving. So I started my own gaming channel, and my question for you, if you want to win this week's capsule toy, is what is my death count for the first 2 episodes that I played of Dark Souls? So I played a few Dark Souls. Now, what are the first 2 death counts altogether? Leave your answer in the comment section below, and we will mail you a capsule toy package if you're the winner.
I'm gonna play games with you too.
Yeah, you're gonna come in and
I'm
join.
gonna sit and watch and I'm gonna scream at the screen with you.
Yep.
Nice to be back in the studio, don't you think?
Totally great.
Are you happy that I'm back?
I can't miss you so much, girl.
Simon did so much hardcore crying at the airport.
Whoa.
It was really funny.
I was a sobby bobby.
I was like happy to see Simon. Simon looked like he was miserable to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like as soon as I was able to hug you, I had like a straw go from my chest to yours, and the emptiness of my heart started filling up.
That's like a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah.
Like a creepy
The
one.
emptiness of my heart started filling up with a straw that connected our 2 bodies.
Okay, see you guys next week.
So yeah.